Alright, so this one seems to be the one that has the biggest gap, I guess. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this leftover masking, you know, this paper that I had used for when I was doing the painting, and I'm just going to kind of roll it up, shove it in there, and then I'm going to take some Fix-All and put it in there. And hell, I don't even know if I'm going to put any water on the Fix-All, honestly. I might just leave it like that. I don't know. We'll see right now. I might just throw some water in there so it hardens up on top. But yeah, that's basically the extent of it. So, yeah, I'm going to put paper in there. That way it doesn't take a whole lot of Fix-All. Let me give me a second here. Hell yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a party. Just kidding. So I'm gonna mix this up. I don't have very much more. You know, probably like, I don't know, a teener or an 8-ball. Just kidding. And hopefully that's enough for me to get it, you know, and kind of shove it in there. But you can see that I've put the paper in there, kind of rolled it up and shoved it in there. And I probably should put more again to reduce the amount of Fix-All that I have to put in there. So that's probably what I'm going to do, because I don't think I have enough to do the whole thing. But this is the side that's got the biggest gap. Over there it gets a little narrower. So, but I put paper in over there. I don't know if I'm going to put Fix-All on over there. This is the bigger, the side with the biggest gap. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm not going to have enough Fix-All for this. So that's why as far as I got with that I had right there, which isn't very much. But I only got a little bit in there. I'm not even going to bother trying to mix it up. So I ended up just really stuffing the shit out of this with paper. Because in the end, you know, that's a good enough gasket. So, you know, if I had drywall mud, I'd just stick drywall mud in there or something. But I don't. And again, at least it's got paper. It's got, you know, several layers of paper. So, you know, I put like 2 or 3 layers of rolled up paper in there. And yeah, so I'm gonna put some more. I'm gonna make it to where it's bulging up, you know, like out, you know, so where when the flooring guy does his thing, all he has to do is just kind of like press it down and then put the flooring on there, and then theoretically it should give it a nice hard surface for the flooring material, so that it doesn't, you know, look like it's, you know, sinking in right there. We should give it enough support from underneath to where it should look nice and flat. So that's what I'm going to do. And if they still are unhappy with that, then yeah, we'll come back and then I'll put some, you know, so I tried to put some Fix-All in here, but you know, I didn't mix it. I just put it in there dry. So I'm just going to put paper over that and say fuck it. And then put paper in there as well. This is only 1 layer of paper, so I'm going to put some more, so give me a second. Alright, so it's not bulging up, but I mean, you know, it's, you know, I don't know. And I don't even know if they were going to do linoleum in here. I thought they were going to do something else. I can't remember. But, because, like over here, that was one of the things that me and Celine were talking about. We're like, well, what the fuck here? Like, you know, they stopped right there. So what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to have to, you know, or, I mean, how are they going to, I don't know. So, you know, I thought they were going to do so. I don't know if they were gonna, I didn't think they were going to do carpet. I thought that was one of the things that they said they were not going to do here was carpet, but they sent them the carpet anyways. That's what I can remember. But yeah. So you can see that there's some linoleum there, you know. But yeah, that was the thing. So I don't know what they were going to do here. Anyways. And I'm pretty sure the flooring guy is going to have something. At least I hope. You know, I mean, shit. I would think that that's part of his trade. You know, to have something that they put down, some sort of something. You know, like a transition or some shit. You know, I don't fucking know. Because I'm trying to, like, you know, there's no way that they can. You know, they're going to have to put a transition here because there's no way that they can just like blend it in. You know, this linoleum here. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to make some sort of hard transition to cover up whatever sort of seam that they put in, or you know, any sort of seam that they create. So therefore, you know, I would think, so this at least is a gasket of sorts, you know, so if, I don't know if there's a breeze coming up from under there, at least it'll stop that. But yeah, and same thing with the doorways, you know, because I don't see how they're going to blend that in. They're going to have to put some sort of transition there, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's, you know, still linoleum over here, they're going to have to put a transition. There's no way that they can, you know, it's not like they're going to overlap it and staple it down and be like, oh, that's good. No, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, again, I stuffed that full of paper, stuffed that full of paper. This has all been stuffed with paper like 3 times over. This whole house actually got stuffed with paper. The other house, I don't think I did anything with because it didn't look that severe to me. This is the one that had the bigger gap. But yeah.